Hi everyone, welcome back. It is Meridy and I am here today with my very first process video using the Sunny Escapes July 2025 kit. And I am ready to jump in. If you watch my videos often, you'll know that I'm typically working ahead about a month. Not today. Right now, while I'm video recording this, it is July 1st. Because it's really hard for me to make videos when my kids are home from school and there's a lot of noise in the house. So I am making this just a few hours before you're watching it. So it's kind of different for me. It adds another level of stress to this. I don't know why. I'm kind of stressed out about making this video tonight. But anyways, enough about that. I haven't even pulled these products out in so long because I made my unboxing video a long time ago, and then I've just been enjoying my summer with my fam, and now I've got to get to work here. So I will just cut those two pictures apart. I'm using three 3x4 pictures here, and they're just pictures of my son eating his ice cream on vacation. I think I like them in this order right here. Okay, so what I've got going on here, I pulled out this acrylic cut, the summer geotag, the fun time glasses, because he obviously is wearing his glasses there. So I've got those three acrylics that I want to use, these three pictures that I want to use. I would love to use some of this striped paper, some of this Hawaiian paper. I might use something from the back here. I haven't gotten that far yet. And some of these stickers, because the colors in these pictures do have a little bit of pink. So that's why I pulled out the pink parts of this month's kit. And I really think I want to start with a piece of Vicky Bouton mixed media paper for the background of this layout, because as you can see, I have my water sitting there, and I want to do a little bit of watercoloring mixed media on the back. So I will just get this out and ready. Okay, so that's going to be my paper. And then I've got all kinds of goodies here, guys. So I do have the Uncharted Mariner Distress Oxide spray that came in this month's kit. So I think I want to use a little bit of that. I've got my trim here. I've got my sequins and whatnot, and my little baubles, a bunch of ephemera. But honestly, I want to stick to this sticker sheet probably more than the ephemera, because I think I've got a lot of things going on here. I've got my stamps, my color swatch, and I would love to use my stamp set. Then I've got my alphabet for a title. I might have a lot. I have so much. I forgot I have all this because I haven't pulled this out in so long. Yeah, I've got all of these titles. Here, maybe I'll find one of these that I like. Let me read these real quick. I think I'm gonna cut out the phrase that says the small things and kind of use that phrase on this layout, because it was just a simple ice cream cone, but it made him so happy. And I think I really like this one that says love it. So I'll kind of put that there. I can always come back and grab some more little pieces off of this and little doodads off of this. Okay, and then I've got my watercolor paints here. I'm gonna use these today. They're just simple. Not sure what's going on here, but I am going to set everything off to the side so I can just start out with a blank slate in front of me. And I really think I need to cut a little bit of the pattern paper first and decide where I want it to sit here, and then after that I can decide where I want to put my mixed media. So I wonder if I should just cut a strip of this striped paper. I'm kind of thinking that I really would like my photos to be in a straight line across the back, and probably like sitting on a ledge of paper like this. But I think I want another something of paper down the middle, or possibly this one down the middle. No, I think I like this one underneath. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this paper right here 2.5 inches. Okay, and then I could put the rest off to the side for now. I can always use some of this B side too if I need a little more yellow in here. So I got 2.5 inches, and I really want to use some of this and maybe one of these tags as well. So let me get the branding strip cut off, and let me see if there's a tag in my leisure era. That's hilarious. I'm thinking all of these tags though, they're kind of too big for what I'm envisioning. I am going to trim only off of this side because I want some of this paper. Because I don't want to cut through anything that I might use later, but I don't think I will use any of these tags from this edge. So I'm just going to cut all the way and cut those 3 tags off. And I'm not even too sure if I'm going to use this wide or in this. I'm kind of wondering if this kind of L design is going to look right. Maybe I should just put both pieces lined up vertically and then lay my pictures out. I would cut them. I think I might do this, but I really want something across here. Maybe I should use a little of this across there. I think I can do that, and I think I'm going to put it down like a little bit bumpy. Okay, that gives me a great idea. So I'm gonna cut these. I'm gonna cut 2.5 inches off this one. And 1.5 inches off this one. So now really this piece is 10.5 inches by 2.5 inches. And actually they're both 2.5 inches wide. And this piece is 9.5 inches by 2.5 inches. Okay. And then I can do this. Okay, now my mixed media, I'm gonna put it just in this middle section, like coming out around here and coming out in here. I think this dark blue is gonna be too dark for this layout because there is a lot of this color in this kit, but I'm just not using any of it on this page, so I'm going to forego that right now. I'm gonna try to get actually teal and pink. Like I'm gonna really pull from my pictures for the background. So I'm gonna get everything off of here and just really pull from my pictures to use the background, or to make the background rather. Okay. And to make that color pink, I think this is gonna be, this and this may be mixed together. We'll see. I want the pink to come out of the middle and then the blue to be on the edges. Oh, that's really, really bright. Good thing I'm doing this where the pictures might stay. This is much better. Okay, just a tiny bit of that color, a lot of this color, and then we'll just give it a little pink over here. Okay, we've got the pink down. Now I'm gonna work on this teal on the edges. And the teal is like very teal. Oh, I think it's more. I'm gonna mix this darker one with some of this lighter one. Yeah, that's nice. That's gonna be good. And I don't want to mix them together too much because they will turn to purple on my layout. So I'm just putting it on the edges. Oh, wrong color. This is just very messy and you don't really have to be super careful. Okay, and then I'm gonna get my little mini mister spray bottle here and just kind of spray so they mold in with each other and go bleed out to the edges. I've got quite a bit of water on here, but I don't want to lift it up and make it all just mixed together. So I'm going to leave it flat like this, let it dry, come back and add a few more splatters. As you can see, there's a couple places where it's splattered, but I'm going to purposefully add more splatters after this is dry. So I will be right back when this is dry. Okay guys, essentially I have the patience of a gnat, and this isn't really completely dry. I mean, it's dry to the touch, but I can still feel that it's damp underneath. So I'm not going to do the splatters until the very end. Instead, I'm going to start adhering things down, and I'm going to start by adhering this down. And then I'm going to get this one. And then I am going to mount my 3 pictures. So you can hardly see some of the pink in there, which is fine. I just wanted a little touch. I think I'll make it show pink above. I'm going to mount my pictures on white cardstock. So let me get these matted and cut out, and I'll be right back. Okay. I think I've got them. And I'm probably going to go ahead and adhere these down just so they're not moving around the whole time that I'm working on this and adding embellishments, because this is the main, like this is the main layout design of my page, and I'm not really going to be adding any more patterned paper. If you don't like to paint on your pages, you could just do stencil work on your page, or you could just do some ink blending with a blending brush. Or if you don't like any of that, I mean, you could of course leave it plain white as well. And then I'm going to put 3 clusters on here, a bigger one down here, a little medium-sized one right here, and maybe a small one at the top. I might not use these glasses, or I might do it. Maybe I'll have like 1, 2, 3, like a cluster down here, one right here, and one right here. That might look good. Okay, I know I wanted to use the small things and love it on here. Small things. I might not even use the word the. I just might take the word small things. Somehow get that little love it on there. Let's see what we have here. Oh, well, I've got another ice cream cone, so I could easily use that. I've got the beach ball. We're on the boardwalk when he's eating this ice cream, so I feel like there are lots of things that I can use here. I even like this scallop design right here, but I don't think I want to use it since I just used that paper. I think I'm gonna have to start with like bigger pieces and kind of ground my clusters. So if I want a cluster here, I might want to ground it with this larger piece. this little banner. I think I could make this banner work for me down here. So that way, I know I wanted to put this trim across the bottom though. You know, before I put this banner, I'm gonna put my trim down because I don't want to mess it up. So in order to put this trim down, I'm gonna put a little line of tape. Of course, I run out of tape right now. Put a little line of tape, but on top of it, I'm gonna put a little bit of Eileen's tacky glue. So what that's gonna do is the tape is gonna tack it down until the tacky glue can like completely dry, because I'm gonna bend and fold this little piece of trim. And the tape is gonna help hold it into place until the glue is dry. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use those right now, but I can be pretty confident that that little bit of trim is gonna stay where I put it. Now I need to add some more grounding elements here. I think it looks silly now to put this with like this and this together. So I'm gonna not include that banner on this layout. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this up on foam tape so that I can set it on the layout but not have to worry about adhering it in the right place right away. If I can move it around. I am gonna use this little sticker that says beach vibes because we were at the beach or on the boardwalk. I'm gonna go ahead and actually, I'm not gonna put this down quite yet. I can put in my leisure area because that also makes sense. And I'm actually gonna pop this up with foam tape as well. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put foam tape above and below this trim so this isn't bouncing around. It's so chill. Will it get up there? I definitely need one of these little palm trees. Maybe this teal one down here. Yeah, that'll look cute down there. I'm gonna make sure maybe these can go back down here. I think I'm gonna put the palm tree somewhere else, like maybe in there. I'm gonna go ahead and put this word small things down. Okay, so far so good. I don't think I need this tag, but I am gonna come back in here. I sliced the top of this tag off when I cut this piece, and I might use this after all on my layout, the little top of this tag. I feel like I need another color of cardstock in here. Not sure where. Does it need to be under there? Okay guys, I think that looks a little bit better. I think I like the ice cream cone down here. I don't know where I like this little guy. I'm gonna grab my art glitter glue and come in here and get these down. Sometimes I like to use glossy accents on these, but I'm gonna see how this art glitter glue is holding because I think it will hold fairly well as well. And I just put it on my hand because it just makes it easier to dip it into than trying to get it just on the back where it needs to go right there. It's just easier for me to do this, and then the whole back is just coated and ready to adhere. This little guy, I just want to use it so bad. But I think the reason it's looking awkward is because there's palm trees right here, and I feel like it's fighting with the palm trees that are right there. So let's put that away and let's try picking out a few more cute embellishments. This crab is super cute. I know you don't need to be completely literal on your layout. I realize there's no crabs in my pictures, but I think that that's fine. I'm gonna put it on some foam tape so I can move it around, and I don't really have to commit to it right now, and then if I don't want it, I can always just keep it on the foam tape to use on another layout. I totally should have used this little van. I think it's too big to add now because it's so big, but that would have looked really cute too. Kind of gets lost going behind, like you can't even tell what it is. So we'll scratch that. The beach ball is very cute, and that coordinates, so I'll leave that. I think I can leave the little crab there. Okay. Do I want to stamp summer vacation on here? I think I might have enough words, but I think I want to make a little stamp embellishment, and I just have a little piece of white paper here, and I think I can just totally do it really quick. So what I'm going to start with is the outside of the stamp design, and I'm going to stamp it in black. I'm going to go ahead and make two while I'm just making this one. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and make three, just so I have three in case I need to put like one in each cluster. And I'm not going to stamp these directly onto my layout because I want to fussy cut them out. So I've got that. And then I'm going to come in with light pink in the back, which is saltwater taffy. Actually, I think I want to do all three of these different now that I've started all of them. I want to do one with the saltwater taffy in the back. I want to do one with yellow, and I want to do one with teal. So let me just kind of start that over, and then teal. I will use light blue speckled egg, so it's real subtle. And this is the little zigzags or wavy lines. I'm just gonna use the solid square again for the yellow. And the yellow color is honey. I'm gonna do antique linen because it's really light, and then I can put lots of layers on top. So it's antique linen. Okay, so those are the three colors that I used there. And then I'm gonna come in Relax is going on one, Beach is going on the other one. Fun is going on the last one. And I'm gonna actually turn that one sideways and do that one up and down. And then we can do the palm tree. I think I'm gonna use dark teal to do the palm tree. The little beach umbrella. What color? I think I'm gonna do it in orange, spiced marmalade. The Relax, I'm gonna do in Wild Honey. I'm gonna do this sunburst, little sunrise sunset thing by the Relax. And I can cut these out, and it's really easy to cut these out because it's just a square. Alrighty guys, so I think I'm gonna wedge this one up underneath here, this one down here, and that one, and this one possibly up there, but I'm not too sure yet. Maybe it will have to go like underneath in there. I think that will look good though. So let me get these adhered down. Okay, and then I can come in and put my little summer geotag right there. And then I want to come in and do a few splatters, and I'm wondering if I need a little color strip just like down the sides. It's kind of looking a little bare to me. I have this yellow sun paper. I could put a little strip down there. I'm going to cut about 1/2 of an inch off of this paper and do a little experimenting where I can put it to maybe add a little type of border on here. So I always go to this side of the paper. That's like my go-to. It looks nice over there too. It even looks really nice on top. Oh, I really kind of like it on the bottom. I know it could basically go anywhere, guys. I'm just gonna, oh wait, let me make sure I don't want it to be the striped side. No, for sure not the striped side. I think normally I would put it right here. I keep leaning towards there, but I just want to change it up a little. So I'm gonna put it at the bottom. I know you're all yelling at me, telling me, no, put it there, because I know a lot of you comment that when I'm working on something, you're having your own opinion of where it needs to go, but this one's going across the bottom. Okay guys, back to this little charm. Does it need to be on this page? Does it add to this page, or does it just, oh, it looks cute there now. So I think I'll put it there now too. I am going to use glossy accents to hold that down. The good thing about these charms is they have enamel on the front and the back, so you can put them either curving out or curving like right or left. They work both ways. So that's a kind of good thing about those charms. I don't think I need another subtitle because again, I've got plenty of words, but let me see if I've got a couple of these that will look cute. Like this little geotag too. Just make these clusters a little bit bigger. And I feel like this geotag matches really well. It's like the perfect shades to go with this. This one matches really well too. I really like this little yellow heart. Okay, I think that's good for that. And then I will get my watercolor back out to do a few splatters. It's gonna have to be very careful because I don't want to get splatters on my pictures or any other part of this layout. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover up my pictures. And cover up the parts that I don't want to get splatters on. And I think I'm just gonna do blue splatters so it kind of looks like water. So I believe I used this color right here and this color right here mixed together. A few splatters. Let's see how this looks when I remove all of these. I need a couple in this area. Okay, I need to stop with the splatters because it's kind of making it a little bit crazy. Okay, guys. I think I just need a little more black to tie his glasses and these words. So I'm gonna outline it in black and do some scribbles. And I think with that, I can wrap up this layout. So if you are inspired by my video today, whether it was to recreate this exact layout that I made using your Sunny Escapes kits, or maybe you were just inspired to pull out your Sunny Escapes kit when you get it. I realize you don't have it quite yet, but we would love to see it on our Not Just for Boys Kit Club community Facebook group, and I will link that in the description of this video. We pick one random winner who shares their layout with the current month's kit each month to win a $25 gift card to the store. So we will be drawing the winner for the June kit here probably on the 3rd of July because I don't want to do it on the 4th of July. So that is going to be, when you're watching this video, that will be tomorrow. So if you've made any layouts with your June kit, you might want to upload them into the album in our Facebook group for your chance to win. And when you get your Sunny Escapes kit, share those layouts as well, because then you'll have a chance to win for the month of July, which we will draw that drawing about around August 3rd or 4th. Okay, guys, if you like my process videos, you might want to subscribe to my new YouTube channel, our YouTube channel, and I will be back in a few days with my second layout using the Sunny Escapes kit. So thanks for watching. Bye.